Wonder Woman was wonderful. I am so happy to finally have a good, make that great DC movie. In fact, this is a great movie, period. Never mind it being a superhero movie, it's just a really good movie. And it has a good story. My God, so many of these superhero movies, especially the DC ones, sacrifice story over spectacle. So take note, executives, writers, producers, whoever it is that chooses to do that. Story makes a huge difference. A good story makes a good film. Also, we had great characters that they took the time to develop, characters that we actually cared about. Makes the film work much better. The action, of course, it's a superhero movie. It's going to have a lot of action in it. And this action was good. It furthered the plot. It built characters and served a purpose other than just, again, that big spectacle on the screen, a bunch of noise. That gets boring. And this movie did take the time to build. It wasn't afraid of having slow sections that built character, that built story. It's nice to have that room to breathe before you have the big action and scenes. The acting was great. Gal Gadot was perfect as Wonder Woman. I felt empathy for the character. I could relate to her character. I was wowed by her and impressed by her abilities. She was just a great character all around. And it's interesting, one of my favorite superhero characters, is Superman. I've always really liked Superman. And I liked the way Henry Cavill played Superman. However, the filmmakers didn't give him anything to do. So his character was wasted. Here, it's different. We get to know her very well. We care about the character. And I actually think I can relate more to Wonder Woman than any of the other superheroes that I've seen on screen so far. Chris Pine was also excellent in this. His character was very important. It was both to support Wonder Woman and to learn from her. They both played off each other very well. Both supported and complemented each other very, very well. Some interesting things I noticed. At the beginning of the film, obviously, we're on Themyscira, the island where the Amazons come from. And it was interesting, the accents that everybody was doing seemed to be done to match Gal Gadot's accent. So that was kind of cool. So it all tied well together. I also love the naivete of Diana when she's come to our world, learning about our world and the people in it. That was perfect. It gave her sort of an innocence in a way, that almost like a child looking at the world and questioning it in the way a child would, and that worked really, really well. We had seen her fight on Themyscira at the beginning of the film, but it was only a little bit, and we were sort of teased with small bits of fighting, small bits of her costume as she's becoming Wonder Woman. And then they waited until that great reveal where she comes out of the trench. You've seen it in the trailers, and then is amazing. You see her fighting, you see impressive power, and the costume looks amazing. So it's important in films to reveal things at the correct time, and they did that well in here. She also took a while to learn and really understand her powers and how powerful she was. She wasn't just, boom, I'm there, I'm a superhero, I can take care of everything. She had to learn what she was good at, and it was great fun watching her go on that journey. The villains were pretty good as well, and there is a bit of misdirection in as to who the actual villain is, but the ones that we were misdirected with, I thought did a reasonably good job, and then when we find out the actual real villain, that was pretty impressive. I thought that was really good, and a really good challenge to Wonder Woman. And again, it helped further her character development. It wasn't just a fight. It served a purpose of her learning her abilities and actually understanding who she was. And again, the action, along with it serving a purpose, was spectacular, but it wasn't crazy. It wasn't filled the screen with noise. Michael Bay, Transformers, just stuff in the screen that you can't follow what's going on. You could follow what was actually going on, and that was really, really good. I also found it was surprisingly emotional at moments, and that's nice too. When you have a film that can tug at your emotions, it connects you more to it. So it was good on all sorts of levels. Overall, it was just a really fun, hopeful, and just plain good movie. And I really want to see more. So after this, I'm hopeful that they take some of what they did in this movie and apply it to Justice League. I'm a little worried still. This isn't Zack Snyder's style, and even though he was involved in this one, I don't know. I'm sure I will love her character in Justice League. I'm just hoping that they pay attention to plot and character and aren't just going for noise on a screen. But anyway, Wonder Woman, well worth seeing. I'm definitely going to see it again. And yeah, so happy. So happy.